Well, now to an unusual position. Lawmakers in Sacramento find themselves in how to put tax dollars from a swollen budget surplus back in the pockets of Californians. Ashley Zavala is in Sacramento with the latest.
State officials say so far so good on cash collection in California this year.
The cash receipts that we've been taking in since January have been positive.
In a recent cash report from the Department of Finance, officials said they're about $17.35 billion over what the governor projected so far this fiscal year. With tax processing underway following this week's filing deadline, it's looking more and more likely California's budget surplus will be significantly larger than the $45.7 billion the governor projected in January. A new report from the Legislative Analyst Office shows the state could see another $33 billion to $39 billion in unanticipated revenue from personal income, corporation, and sales taxes. But the Department of Finance says exactly how much the surplus could be is still being calculated.
One of the things to remember is that roughly, and this is a ballpark estimate, roughly half of whatever that is surplus amount is going to have to go off of the top, go to two areas: set aside under the Constitution for education spending, and for a portion of that to be set aside for reserves, as it should be. So we're still fine-tuning our projections right now so that we won't know for a couple of weeks how far above those January projections we are.
With the extra money, the legislature and governor will have to deal with the appropriations limit, which restricts the amount of tax revenue the state can spend. This also gives them the option to send rebates back to taxpayers, something the legislature and governor agree they should do in response to rising costs of living in California. But they're divided on exactly how. A hearing has yet to be scheduled for Assemblymember Cotty Petrie Norris's push to send $400 to all state income taxpayers. A separate legislative proposal to send money to taxpayers based on income is not yet in writing. Republicans want a gas tax holiday, and Governor Gavin Newsom has proposed sending up to $800 in debit cards to California car owners. State officials are adamant these relief proposals were not put in place to satisfy the state appropriations limit, but to help Californians.
One of the things I want to make crystal clear, though, is that in looking at this, the governor's thought wasn't at first, how do we deal with the GAN limit? His first thought was, people are getting pounded at the pump. We have resources to be able to provide some immediate relief. How's the best way to go about doing that?
Another part of the governor's relief plan involves halting increases to some fuel taxes. In order for that to go into effect, lawmakers would need to approve that part of the plan by the end of next week. In Sacramento, Ashley Zavala, 17 News.